Don't kill him, don't kill him.
Guys, we gotta use new weapons.
We are past.
Fuck
shot.
off, I'm shoot somebody. Fuck you. Alright, oh, that's better.
Koza śnieżna.
Hey guys, Bone here, and that first clip you'll be seeing later on in a funtage or montage video I do, probably in a week or two after I get enough clips. I have quite a few already, but not enough to make a full video. But if you play CSGO, you know there is a very large hacking problem in there, and it's not getting any better. There's been a false hope of a vac wave that's going to ban a lot of the hackers, but it seems as if the hackers are getting craftier, actually. A image from Jack Frag's video that he posted on cheating was actually quite an impressive hacker. I think it was actually a personally written cheat, because I've never seen anything like it. And he claimed in the video that the guy was actually using some kind of script to call out the enemy positions on the other team, that it was his team. It was faster than one can type, so it was obviously some kind of script that was using a bunch of integration of walls and a variety of other aspects, and that's just really interesting that people have gotten this crafty, and the kill feed was actually getting modified client-side. That's how bad VAC is. It doesn't even detect a hacker identifying and modifying the server and everyone else's kill feeds. It was blurring out his name when he would get a kill that he was aimbotting and wall hacking, so really there's not much to be said about VAC other than it can't even detect its own servers being modified. I don't know why it's like this, but Valve anti-cheat is just horrible. And Jack Frags has also said in his video on that he did a long time ago on how to manage this cheater epidemic. And honestly, it's a pretty good way to manage it. Have maybe a $40 a year subscription, and basically like Xbox Live, PS4, and you basically get a premium matchmaking service and maybe 128 tick servers, a few other small things to use. You get some custom skins, custom logos, I don't know, but Jack Frag's made this point that maybe you shell out $40 a year, basically your Xbox Live PSN subscription that most PC players don't pay anyway, because we don't have to pay for that if you're on Steam, Origin, all those. And then you basically get a premium matchmaking service that allows you to be more prioritized. It's going to be a better thing than Prime, because I don't see Prime coming out anytime soon, just due to the fact that they said that Prime was going to come out with the Chroma 3 case as soon as enough players have joined it, and we still don't have, and I would say well over 3 million players have joined Prime matchmaking. Now, I can't confirm this or deny this, but just on a hunch and a brief survey I did with a bunch of friends, it turns out to be just around 3 million people on average. No, not 3 million of my friends, for you smartasses in the comments, but just taking basically mathematics and mathematicals, as Brittany Vanetti would say, my mathematical skills are better than yours. Basically, it would come out to around 3 million out of the 9 million active CSGO players in the last month. I did a video on this, and I'll try to remember to link it in the description if I remember. But the fact is that we don't have any good anti-cheat, and we still have this rampant hacking problem in CSGO. And what really pissed me off is I talked to a friend, and he's like, he's a COD player, and he's like, oh, that game with all the hackers in it. And I also had a game where someone hit the other team offline. Now, the other team was stupid enough to click a broken link in the chat that snatched their IPs, but still. Welcome to Call of Duty, where we now hit people offline, and my internet's kind of dying at this point in the video, if you can see in the game. But the fact is that VAC is just pure shit. But unless very large measures are taken against this, as Counter-Strike grows in popularity due to the pro eSports scene and all the other stuff going on with it, I don't see this even getting any better, because if you look at the facts behind CSGO, Call of Duty's dying. Fuck my phone. But Call of Duty is dying. And what people see as the hot new thing to do is play CSGO, bet skins, and all that fun stuff. And when CSGO has this rampant hacking problem, what do we fucking do? Valve is not doing shit. They're not doing something very effective very quickly. Blizzard, they're banning people permanently. A guy bought 3 accounts now, and he's still banned. It's just marked, fuck you, phone. But you don't get unbanned. A guy bought 3 new accounts, and he ended up still being banned on all 3, even if he wasn't hacking on the other 2. And that's the way hacking kind of should be. If you're banned for hacking, once a hacker, always a hacker, pretty much. I have multiple friends who have been accused of hacking, and I would vote beyond reasonable doubt in Overwatch, and it's fucking pathetic. Just this game is becoming a haven for hackers because Valve is focusing on monetary gain from new CSGO accounts every fucking day because hackers get Overwatch banned quite a bit. I will say that much. But not enough to make that huge difference that we want. And basically to sum this video up is CSGO has 9 million active accounts, or 7 million depending on which place you look. They have 21 million copies sold. I will say probably 5 million are inactives due to people who got tired of the game, got tired of the hacking issues, and also people who did not like the toxic community that we live in. But then there's the other part that's there that is banned hackers that I would say makes up a sizable portion too. They've had a lot of vac waves, and they've gotten lazier and lazier and lazier on them due to Valve anti-cheat being pure fucking shit. And to sum this up, finally, it's kind of been a rant, but with some facts, like Jack Fragg's video on hacking. CSGO does not look like it's getting any better, and that's why I'm moving on to other games that have better anti-cheats and better methods to deal with hackers, like Blizzard. Like, fuck, if you can't deal with fucking hackers, I don't know where your game's gonna go. Like, only the pros really don't deal with hackers, and I can say, probably beyond reasonable doubt, a bunch of pros probably hack themselves. Now, I'm not throwing out any accusations, Pasha Biceps, I'm kidding, I don't even think he's one of the guys who's been accused of hacking. But, beside the point, there's a large number of people hacking, and it doesn't seem to be getting any better, mostly due to the fact that once you go against enough hackers, people finally say, fuck it, I'm just going to start hacking, because, like, the way to deal with hackers, I guess, nowadays is fucking hack. But to sum up this video, if Valve wants their game to be more successful, they need to deal with hackers more aggressively. So, I'd like to hear your guys' opinions below. This video is going a lot longer than I wanted it to, but this is just something that's been driving me fucking insane for so long, because I haven't been enjoying CSGO or playing it even as a serious game anymore. I get on smurf accounts now because up at my elo, there's smurfs, hackers, griefers, derankers, all that shit. In most games you go against, you find at least one hacker. It used to be in CSGO, you'd end up with maybe 1 or 2 hackers a month or a week or every few weeks. Maybe every few weeks you'd come across a hacker. Now you come across, I don't know, like 1 every few games. Play 3 games in a day. Probably someone who's probably a little bit fishy is in one of those games. Now it could be a smurf, could be a hacker, but the point that I'm getting at is the amount of cheating in CSGO has more than doubled since March. Since the massive ELO reduction that everyone got back in December, it's skyrocketed. Because either people are trying to get back... Yeah, look at my shitty B-hops. But the fact is people got D-ranked, and they're like, well, fuck it. I'm a low rank now. I went from LE to Nova 2, and now I don't give a shit, and so I'm just going to hack or use hacks to get back up to my ELO. I know Global has a fucking horrendous issue with hacking in it, but really, I don't know. At this point, I'm really put off from CSGO, and I'm not playing it as much, and as it's not entertaining to me anymore as much as it was. So, anyway, guys, I'd like to hear your opinions below. Do you guys agree with what I'm saying, that it has fucking an issue? Or do you not agree with me and say, fuck off, mate, you're fucking retarded. You just are bad. And no, this is not my main account that I'm on, the Silver Elite. This is not even close to it. So, anyway, guys, I'd like to hear your opinions below in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, drop a like. And if you did not enjoy this video for some odd reason, please drop a dislike and say why you did not. If you did not enjoy the rant style, please tell me. Anyway, guys, subscribe if you've not already, and I will leave you at that. Happy gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one.